The Sydney Royal Cattle Show is the largest show in the Southern Hemisphere. It's probably bigger than Christmas for our family.
Sydney Royal is the grand final. It's the one we all want to win.
To walk out onto the lawns at Sydney Royal with a cow that you've worked very hard for, it's a thrilling achievement.
For many people, this is the biggest show that they'll be a part of. There is a huge number of general public that both watch the judging but also are walking in and around the pavilions.
It is full on show day. Everyone's stress levels are very high.
As a pinnacle show, the awards that are presented are highly regarded and are valued by our exhibitors and those in the industry.
We've done exceptionally well out of sales with cattle that we've brought along to Sydney and genetics that we sell while we're here as well.
Everybody coming around the whole state, interstate, international, speaking to people from Ireland today. It's a pinnacle for everybody. To win a ribbon at Sydney is a lifetime.
Our first week generally is our beef week. We then have a couple of days of changeover where we pull out all of the bedding and the stalling, we wash it all down, ready for the dairy week that arrive in the second week.
My name's Harris Thompson, I'm from Western Australia. This year we've brought a team of 10 head of Charolais over to compete.
It's not a cheap exercise to prepare cattle for a show, it's a long time.
It's a massive workload. For the months and weeks leading up to the show, it involves a large team of people.
Obviously for us travelling 52 hours across the country with the cattle, we probably have to do quite a bit more to get these cattle ready to come across. We're really big on gut health for the cattle because they've got to travel a long way, keeping them hydrated. It's a big costly exercise, but we're all here to showcase our cattle and benchmark and advertise to the wider community and help bridge that country-city gap.
So our bump in and our bump out process is quite intensive. Multiple vehicles with varying amounts of equipment and cattle, trying to get them into the showground, unloaded and into their stalling as quickly and as efficiently as possible to allow space for the next people to come in.
The logistics of getting enough feed and gear down here for 6 days for 30 animals is a bit of a job.
On show morning, it all probably starts at 2, 3 a.m. We get out and wash the animals.
We do another final clip just to make sure every hair is where we want it. It's a little bit like a, I suppose, a beauty pageant in one way.
It's long days, but country people are pretty resilient to all those sort of things.
So we're very fortunate with the quality of judges. The judges are aware that they're judging a Sydney Royal and they take that responsibility very seriously.
What makes a great champion? There's a lot of preparation, a lot of genetics, refining genetics.
In beef, obviously, we're looking at the meat component.
They have different measurements, so for muscle, fat, marbling.
And in dairy, obviously, it's a dairy industry focus, so we're looking at the animals' milk production and the capacity of those cows.
A win is prestigious because you've had an independent judge picked out your animal as being the best. We've had many wins over the years. Those champions have definitely led to the ability to be able to value add to our stock and to our brand, not just to the general public, but to other breeders who exhibit here, the best in the business.
It is expensive to enter the show, but the results you get from this and to breed and sell animals and progeny after this, that's where it puts you on the map in the Australian market.
The school program's a huge part of the cattle program that we have at the Sydney Royal Easter Show. We actually have school-only classes, as well as the ability for schools to enter in general classes as well.
The steer program at Sydney Royal is dominated by schools. If you're up on the lawns yesterday, 90% of the cattle on there are led by youth. My name's Libby Dawes. I'm the Director of Agriculture and Equestrian at Scots All Saints College, Bathurst. We bring a big team to Sydney Royal. We've got 29, which is our biggest ever this year. Some of these cattle here are bred by the college, which we're very, very proud of. The other cattle are supplied by breeders. We then take them, put them in a feedlot, break them in, take them through all that training. And in the process, we're training the students to train the cattle. And then we start taking them to some local shows.
For them to be able to see what is involved in the industry beyond just caring for an animal, see the broader part of the industry through what happens at the Sydney Royal Easter Show, then it's a win-win situation.
I do feel satisfied that we can get them into the industry. Without them, there is no future for agriculture.
big part of Sydney Show is the social aspect. This is their yearly catch-up that they get to have with so many people within the industry.
I'd met my wife here years ago. We were competitors in the same breed. Our families were competitors. And now we've all got little kids that are running around and they're enjoying the show as much as we are.
We've met a lot of great people over here and they're all so welcoming. Like you see them and everyone's, oh, how was your drive? You know, like everyone's here to help you unpack.
We can all sit down at the end of the day and talk about what we are doing on farm. A lot of exhibitors and breeders get a kick out of seeing a young 2 or 4 year old kid leading a cow. There was a lot of photos taken of the kids leading the cows.
For those dairy exhibitors, they could be here for 7 days. We need facilities to be able to milk those cows. They still need to be milked every day as they would on their home farm.
It's a fully operating working dairy, very similar to what we have at home, except it has a viewing platform on one side.
It's always packed with the general public. Fascinated. They've never seen how a milking machine works and how a dairy works. So it's a great facility for our exhibitors, but also to publicise how our dairy industry operates.
The crowds are actually allowed to walk past and pat the animals, which we don't mind at all because we want to educate the city folk of where their milk comes from. The RAS work really great with us as exhibitors. They're only a phone call away.
Fundamentally, the biggest thing that they offer is their world-class facilities.
We have a 24-hour vet service for the entire time that cattle are on site. Plenty of tie-up space, walking tracks, wash bays. The RAS staff go to great lengths to make sure that everything is ready and safe.
It's a logistical nightmare for them, but it's just so smooth sailing. It makes our experience as exhibitors seamless.
If someone wanted to come along and exhibit for the first time, I think there's no better place to learn.
Speak to somebody in the industry, speak to somebody at the RAS, speak to us as the exhibitor. It's an opportunity for everybody to engage and excel in agriculture and to showcase our wares. My name is Jeremy Walsh and this is my exhibitor journey.
My name is Libby Dawes and this is my exhibitor journey.
I'm Dave Boyd and this is my exhibitor journey.
I'm Cameron Yarnold and this is my exhibitor journey.
My name is Harris Thompson and this is our exhibitor journey.